South Africa vs Australia highlights, World Cup 2023 semi-final, Australia to play the WC final against India after close shave against South Africa at Eden. SA vs AUS semi-final highlights, World Cup 2023, the Proteas were bundled for 212, one less than what they scored in the infamous 1999 semi-final loss against Steve Waugh's Australia. South Africa vs Australia semi-final highlights, Cricket World Cup 2023, despite losing wickets on consistent intervals, Australia inched past South Africa in the second semi-final of the ICC Men's World Cup 2023 at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata to qualify for the final in South Africa. Earlier, David Miller's ton took South Africa to a below-par 212 runs on the board. Mitchell Starc and Josh Hazlewood, alongside skipper Pat Cummins, did the damage with the ball for Australia. This, after South Africa skipper Temba Bavuma won the toss and elected to bat against Australia. The Indian Express Sundeep G and Sayak Dutta will be covering the game from the venue in Kolkata. The conditions are overcast in Kolkata, and there is a chance of rain. Both teams ended with 14 points after 7 wins from 9 league games to make it to the knockout stage. The Proteas, who finished second in the group stage, will be wary of the Kangaroos, who bagged the same points but were third with a lesser NRR of plus 0.841. South Africa vs Australia live score, match report. 11 broken men walked scattered at the Eden Gardens, 2 joyous men leapt in delirium. This one shot, at the end of a nerve-battering semi-final between Australia and South Africa, captured the beauty and cruelty of the sport. For South Africa, a dream lay broken in the crushed grass of the historic arena. The 11 tired men in dark green had their bodies drained and minds defeated. This was supposed to be the oasis, the jinx breaker, the narrative shifter, but the dream they had dreamt for 6 weeks now lay in tatters. Not far from them, 2 good friends in yellow were rushing towards their equally ecstatic teammates. In the Australian dugout, a dream was revived, the old order was restored. In a knockout World Cup game, they would invariably prevail over South Africa, even if it's by merely 3 wickets. It's an unbendable truth of our times. Read Sundeep G's report from Eden Gardens. South Africa vs Australia live score, Miller's valiant 100 in losing cause embodies SA's tragic knockout history. The most enduring David Miller image featured none of the 5 sixes or 8 fours he bludgeoned, or the wild shriek that accompanied his 100. It came the ball that ended the innings that would define his career, one that would embody the tragicness of a South African batting hero and his doomed pursuit of an elusive goal. Miller watched in agony his hit, the bat had slipped off his palms at the point of impact, nestling in Travis Head's palms. Distraught, he slammed his helmet with the bat, as he staggered back to the pavilion, in the sweat of an attritional 100 and in the tears of failing to guide his team to a bigger score than the 212 they mustered. Read Sundeep G's account of the special innings from the Eden Gardens.